Hello, good day everyone. My name is Woody Van Rashon, 300 level student in Department for Anatomy, and I'm here with my partner.
My name is Ravi Makinsule. I'm from the Department of Art Education in History Education, and we are here with our trainer.
And today we'll be interviewing the repeat trainer for back-end and front-end software development, Tech 76, on back-end and front-end software development as a tech skill in the University of Iran.
But before we go, we'd like him to introduce himself for the audience.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Hussein Abdulgafar Akonde. I am the TAC trainer for the front end and back end software development GS 301 University of Ibadan.
Thank you very much. So, Mr. Hussein, we have a few questions we'd like to ask, and we hope you can enlighten us and our viewers with these questions. So, the first question I have here is, how did you get into software development? Did you start like formal training, or are you self-taught?
Okay, thank you very much. My journey into software development started as a student in the University of Ibadan. I graduated in the year 2019, and I would like to tell you that I was part of the beneficiaries of the GSC program as well, because I took my GSC then GSC 301 in software development as well. So after the program, which I think one of the reasons of this program is not to give you the 100%, but to give you an eye-opening skill whereby you can later develop yourself from it. So I was able to improve in my I was able to improve my interest in this software development, and over time I've been able to acquire more skills even after leaving school. So that was how I started my journey in software.
Thank you very much for that. So the next question is, how do you stay current with the latest development and trends in the field?
Yeah, as we all know, software development generally, or the tech space generally, is an always evolving space, whereby if you stay behind, or you are not enlightened, or you are not flowing with the current situation of the space, you'll be left behind. So what you used yesterday to develop your software might not be valid anymore. Like if going to give you an instance now, we have, I don't know if you are familiar with the basic, like the most basic software development language, which is the HTML. So HTML, we have HTML1, HTML2. Currently, we have it up to HTML5. You get it? So let's assume that when you learned software development, you started with HTML1, and you think because that is what they taught me with, and that is what I'm going to stick with. So you are going to be left behind. So the best for you to do is always evolve, learn the news, the latest skill or the latest trend or the trendy information that is going on in the space. And if you can get acquainted with that, you will never be left behind. So that's what I do. I read more. Even in every other field, the best thing you can do is always to learn more on what is trending in your field or in your niche. So I learn more, I read more, I research more, and it is always beneficial for me at the end.
Thank you very much, sir. I hope you are hearing our viewers. Learning never ends.
Yeah.
How long have you been a recruit trainer, and how has this experience been teaching software development?
If I'm going to put it into perspective professionally, I would say we started tracking tech up officially less than 2 years now. But that is just official. As a student and as a learner, I was actually into training people, not just in software development. I've trained people in some other skills that I have, and I've once been a teacher too. So the training and the experience of influencing people as well has helped me to has helped me to give out to people and let them understand whatever they want to learn from me. So training people doesn't just start from tracking step up. We've been doing that before we go official. So even as a student, I've trained my colleagues, trained families and friends. So it doesn't just start with tracking step up. We just went official with tracking step up.
Okay, and has your experience been pleasant? How, like, how has it been?
Yeah, the moment you start anything, it's not always rousing. Let me not lie to you. You encounter back and forth, but I give thanks to God. It has always been impactful, either it's whatever I learned or the challenges I face. At the end of the day, is always impactful. So I always give thanks to God after.
Okay, thank you very much. So you mentioned that everything has back and forth. So what are the challenges that you face in teaching software development in like to your students?
Yeah, one of the challenges is, I don't know how some students used to, the moment you want to learn something, although it feels as if it is imposed to some students. And the challenges I've faced with some students is the lack of resources for the training. Some students will tell you they don't have laptops. Can I code with my phone, sir? So, well, I don't know if you can learn with your phone, but you can't develop with your phone. You can't innovate with your phone. You can't start a company with your phone. So I think laptop is one of the basic things that you need as a developer or a software development and personnel. So the challenges I faced majorly is lack of resources by the students, lack of commitment by some of them because they feel this is thrown at them. And the current world that we are is a tech world. All our Instagram, Facebook, even our phone that we make call with, it was started or initiated by tech maker personnel. So I think they don't know, most of them don't know the worth of what they are learning. That's why they are taking it that way. And some of them are actually know what they really wanted or what they are actually learning because some actually picked this because they wanted it. So those are the challenges actually, the lack of resources and commitment.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So let's go on to our next question. In your opinion, how lucrative is software development? What are your thoughts on students like you who decide to take up a career in software?
Well, like I said earlier, I said all this that we are using started with the software development. So in this current age, the before we see in the next 10, 15 years, if you are not a tech savvy, I'll bet it with you are going to be left behind because the world is evolving and is evolving faster. So how lucrative the tech space is unquantifiable because as time goes on, a tech personnel will always be needed. And in Africa particularly, we have shortfalls of developers in Africa. So it's as lucrative as you might ever think of it. Because you can never be useless being a software developer, either by yourself or for someone else. Because as a software developer, aside working for people, you can always start your own business. You can start your company. Look at Mark Zuckerberg, for instance. He started with Facebook by himself without actually seeking for job from third party. So being a software developer, you can start your own company by yourself from the comfort of your room. Just develop something, market it to people, let them know about it and start using it. Once you start using it, either directly or indirectly, you always make income from it. So that is how beautiful it is.
Who doesn't want to be the next Mark Zuckerberg?
Okay, thank you very much, sir. So the last question for today, can you share with us some testimonies and success stories of students who participate in this software development for their tech skill?
Actually, like I said, we started 2 years um, professionally, and these are first GSC 301 with University of London. So I think we might be having some success story after this student. However, personally, and with track itself, we've had several success stories. And one of the success stories that we've had is the some of our students that actually came here to learn from us and traveled out. One of the things or one of the smartest thing that you can do for yourself is if you are planning on traveling out, make sure you empower yourself with the right skill. And tech skill is one of the most important and the right skill that you can think of if you don't want to be doing the menial job, the petty job whenever you travel out. So we've had students front-end, backend, data scientists that actually learn from us and relocated. And when they get there, they get themselves useful for the environment that they are.
Thank you so much for having us.
It's
Also
actually
want to thank our viewers for watching. Once again, my name is Lo Divine Machine. If you're under the skin from Family Anatomy, popularly call me as LD. And my partner,
My name is Brandon Michael Singh. I am from Department of History and Fiction. Do help to like, subscribe, and comment on that. Thank you very much for having us.
thank you so much.